Good afternoon. Today I am at a place out here in western Kansas, and it's an old sod house. Now it's pretty bad shape, as you can tell, but the interesting thing is what they did with these old sod houses. This is what the pioneers used because they didn't have no wood out here, very little wood. So to save on the wood that they would need for the timbering in the top, they'd build the walls out of sod. Much like bricks, only it was made from sod, straw, mud, and so forth. But they would even line the insides. If you look on the insides of it, they'd even line the insides with a plaster finish to give it a clear plaster finish on it. Windows, the whole 9 yards. Now this one's dilapidated. It's unsafe to even go underneath there. I have no desire to go underneath it at all. But it's a unique example of what the original people built, maintained, and lived in here. You probably can't see it, but through that window's an old train car, and they would use train cars, old train cars, out here as a means of storing things, use them for chicken coops, any variety of reasons. Because it was an easy thing to get, and as the train yards processed out old ones for new ones, the farmers would end up using them for different purposes. All right, today I'm going to try for you guys Glen Moray Chardonnay. It's an Elgin Classic, the Chardonnay Cask finish. Now they have a 10-year-old Chardonnay cask. I've not seen that one, but this come in a gift pack with a couple of glasses, and it was cheap, so I thought I'd give it a spin. This one is different. It's no age statement. I'm sure it's chill filtered and colored. May not be colored. It's a nice gold color. It's a true golden color on it. 40% alcohol by volume, bottled in Scotland, 750 mils. Glen Moray makes a lot of inexpensive. I've got the Elgin Classic regular at home, plus I got a 16-year-old at home. Someday I need to do videos on them. Anyway, Chardonnay casks. Chardonnay is a wine, of course, and it's I think it's more known for being an American product, maybe from California in that area. The grapes aren't as well known. It has a good oily texture to it. It really coats really well, the sides of the glass. And it smells like wine. I mean, I'm getting grapes right off the bat, white grapes right off the bat. There's a maltiness, but it's an underlying maltiness. Even for, I think it's an 8-month finish is what they say on this. I believe they give it an 8-month finish, but don't quote me on that. For some reason I thought I read that somewhere. Yep, 8 months in French Chardonnay barrels. Anyway, so maybe it's a French product. Maybe I'm wrong about the California thing, but for some reason I thought it was more attuned to California. It's quiet out here. I mean, it is quiet. Out in the middle of these places, you can think. But man, listen to me. I'm man. It is so much wine influence on it. I mean, to an overbearing extent for just 8 months. I don't know what the 10-year product would yield. This product just, I mean, okay, I've went on long enough. I'll tell you what I'm getting on the nose, and this is about it. I'm getting a maltiness in the very background, and I'm getting a lot of white grape wineness up front. Okay, we get the sour white grapes, and then a sourness. And then the maltiness backs it up with just a little bit of faint spice in the background. Very nondescript, light spiciness in the very background. The wine notes literally totally dominate it from beginning to end. Finish is done. Pretty much done. This must have had a lot of wine left in the barrels. Wood. This must have been really fresh, because it's so dominating in that character. I've had sherry finished products that wasn't nowhere near this dominating. It makes it out of balance. It really kind of skews so heavy to the Chardonnay side that it's really out of balance. That being said, if you like Chardonnay wine, this is going to really appeal to you. This feels like Chardonnay wine that's normally probably 17% ABV, let's say, jacked up another 23% to 40% alcohol by volume. I mean, that's really how it comes across, and you would really like it. As long as you didn't mind the maltiness in the background. In all honesty, it's drinkable. Because it finishes so quick, I'm already ready for another drink. I mean, that's the way you drink it. You don't drink it to sit and enjoy it. Because there's no transitions. Everything you get all at once and you're done. But you can drink it like that, and it's not... It leaves that wine sourness on your palate. And if you drink a lot of wine, this is going to not very, very much for you. So this might be really a real heavy wine drinkers, maybe really enjoy this, in all honesty. Me, not so much. But is it drinkable? Yes. And we'll give it a score of 80 out of 100. I got to give it a score. I give it a score of 80 out of 100 because I can drink this. I believe I could tip up the bottle and drink it like wine. I mean, that's just how it's drinkable. Do I overly care for it? No. Would it match some occasions? Yes. Match 90% of occasions? Hell no. We're talking 5-10% of the time that you're going to find a situation where you're going to enjoy this. With a good pasta, maybe. Maybe like an Alfredo. I could see that. Anyway, I digress. I'm going into a whole different thing. So, anyway, you get to see a Kansas sod house. A real sod house. This is real. It's falling down. It's coming apart. I can't vary when to guess it was made, but I'm going to say pre-1900. And it's very unique. It's a very unique place. I've been here before. That's why I brought you guys here. I wanted you guys to see it. I thought people might enjoy it. Anyway, remember, the spirit in your glass ain't running from you. Take your time, sip it, and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. Everyone, have a good afternoon.